Hello everyone. Well, I promised you that I would bring you guys full, complete coverage on the storm from a week ago on Friday, September 2nd. Um, and yes, I promised you guys I would do that. And so here is that video. So first, I'm going to talk about what happened before the storm with me, like my experience, and then so I'm going to tell you the story, and then I'm going to show you the video that I um, the video that I shot of the storm, my video footage. And then I'm going to show you the pictures that I took. And then I'm going to show you some pictures that I found around the web um, from the aftermath of the storm. Some pictures. Um, so, alright, so let's get started. So, this is the storm that happened on Friday, September 2nd, 2011. And so here's the story. The meteorologist predicted that we would have some rain. They said that we would be having I forget if it was a cold or warm front going through. They said that we'd have one of those going through. So anyway, I really didn't know it was going to be that Friday, and everybody thought it was going to be in the afternoon, not the morning. But anyway, what happened was I was in class, and I was at college. I was in a class, and all of a sudden somebody noticed that it got really dark outside, and no one noticed it. Just that, no one noticed it. And then after about 5 minutes, we started to see some like huge flashes of light, and then like the whole window lit up just absolutely white, and it looked pretty cool. And then all of a sudden, just a huge crack of thunder, and it was so loud, that crack of thunder. Anyway, so then the instructor, I don't know if you call him a professor or instructor, but my instructor, he asked us if we wanted to take a break from class, like take a 10-minute break. So we're like, okay, yeah, awesome, because I wanted to go out and see the storm anyway. So I walked out of the room, and I walked out into the hallway, and then I walked outside, and it was just so dark outside, and it was 9:30 in the morning, and it was so dark, and I'm like, oh, I just knew that's like, something bad was about to happen. I just knew it. Anyway, so then the wind started to pick up, and it wasn't that windy at first, and then it started to sprinkle, and I'm like, okay. I still knew something was gonna happen, but I figured it was just starting out. And so all of a sudden it started to rain even harder, and then all of a sudden, within seconds, it just started to downpour, and then but before it downpoured, the winds really started to pick up. Like, it was sprinkling, and then the wind just really started to pick up, and then it started downpouring, and the wind just picked up like crazy. I think it was 82-mile-per-hour winds in Appleton, and yeah, the winds picked up like crazy, and it was hurricane force winds. Like, the trees were bending down so far that, like, we thought that were all gonna snap, and one did snap, and I got that on camera, sort of on camera. What I mean by sort of is, I'll let you see it, but the tree was kind of in the cutoff frame, and like the tree kind of fell down into the camera, if you know what I mean, into view of the camera. Like, the tree was like half of the tree was off of the shot, and half of the tree was in the shot, and the tree fell down. It fell into the camera shot. So yeah, and it actually wasn't a tree. It was a really huge branch. It was a really big branch. But anyway, then it was just crazy. It was like hurricane force winds, and it was downpouring, and so all of a sudden, out of nowhere, that tree fell down. and I started videotaping this thing right away, right when I went outside. And then as soon as like the storm really picked up, everyone came outside, and this was actually when the tree fell down. And then it looked like an absolute hurricane outside. It was so dark and it looked like an absolute hurricane. And all of a sudden the tornado siren started going off. So yeah, it looked like an absolute hurricane, and then the tornado siren started going off. And so we're like, is there a tornado in the area or what? Because I wasn't getting like, I get these text alerts sent to my phone. I have weather radar application on my phone that, like, if there is a weather warning for where I am, weather watch or warning, then my phone will make a sound to notify me there's a warning. Also, Fox 11 sends me texts. I sign up for their severe weather alert, I signed up for the weather watch and warning texts, and I didn't get any text. I just got texts for severe weather watches and warnings. And I thought, you know what, there can't be a tornado warning out because I have no texts. But anyway, the tornado sirens started going off, so then they came over the speaker systems throughout the school, and said that everyone needed to get inside the building, into the hallways, and away from windows and doors. So we're like, alright. So I was disappointed I couldn't stay out there, but I had to go inside. So I went inside, and we were inside in the hallways for about an hour, and the storm ended. And after that, we had about an hour left of class, and then I went outside, and I took some pictures of that huge fallen branch, and then I actually didn't get to go around Appleton. Appleton got hit the hardest. The damage in Appleton was huge, but I didn't get to go around and take pictures of the damage because I had to work 40 minutes after my class ended. So that's my story, and now I'm going to let you guys see the video that I shot. So here you go.
Oh my God! Holy! Right there. Oh. Oh man! Now pass the time to leave, Crowley. Wow! Oh wow! There's loud. Hail here, no, I just flew over. Cool. I can't believe I pushed it. My God. Oh, look at that. The whole tree or just the limb? Big part of the limb. I got that on camera too. Now how am I going to get to my truck? I can't get past that. Hey, calm down. Now it's only blowing 40 miles an hour, not 60. Oh, I left my window open in my room. Oh, it's like the second I saw it start getting dark up, so when I looked at my phone, the severe thunderstorms all like crazy. I thought it was going to be later in the evening, but it is refreshing. I figured I'd be home by then. I don't want to go back to class when this is happening. Oh my God, the parents are going off too. I'll get a ride to the storm, I'll get love Mario Speedway. Well, how about that?
Okay, so that's the video that I shot. And as you can see, that tree that was in there, it was hurricane force winds. Yeah, it was hurricane force winds, and all the people just around me kept saying, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God," you know, they were like, you know, "Oh my God," and it was crazy. Anyway, so here are 3 pictures that I have from the fallen tree. Okay, so those are the pictures that I have. Now, here are the pictures that I found throughout the internet. The pictures I found on the internet, here they are. As you can see, there's pictures of you know, broken power lines, down power lines. There's trees on power lines, traffic lights out. One of those, the entrance to the city center, the little thing over the entrance that blew over. The city lights, traffic lights were out. There was debris all over the roads. They had rope stuff off. It was really bad. Yeah. Anyway, so now here is the actually no. Now I'm going to just simply talk about like kind of like what happened during the storm, or like what happened after, I should say. But I know 65,000 people were without power statewide. 65,000 people, and 40,000 of those people lived in the Fox cities. Everyone in Appleton had to go without power until Monday. So, yeah, everyone had to go without power until September 5th, which was Labor Day, I think. That was Labor Day. Yeah, Labor Day. Anyway, yeah, it was bad. 65,000 people without power statewide, and 40,000 of that was in the Fox cities. Yeah, it was bad. I think one of the cities declared a state of emergency. I think so. I'm not entirely sure. But also, or actually, that may have been up north. That like a couple of weeks ago when those storms hit. But I think that I want to say Green Bay declared a state of emergency. But I'm not 100% sure. Something else I was gonna say. What was that? Oh yeah, there wasn't actually a tornado warning. They only issued the tornado warning because we had straight line winds, and straight line winds are is like a tornado without an actual tornado. Like straight line winds are winds at tornado force without a tornado, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's I hope you guys know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, all the damage was caused by straight line winds, no tornadoes. But yeah, they with straight line winds is like a tornado without a tornado, if that makes any sense. So yeah. Alright guys, well I'm gonna go, and I will see you guys later. So, alright, bye.